Hello, my dear students. Today's lecture will be about tourism and health safety standards post-COVID situation, which is a very significant topic in this unit because today's lecture I would like to share with you the impacts of COVID-19 to the global economy and global tourism industry, how it's important to understand health and safety in tourism recovery situation such as COVID-19. And in this lecture, I would like to share different cases which is related real world cases, examples, and what types of challenges can be face tourism industry which is related with global recovery in tourism. Today's lecture purpose is to provide in-depth understand the health and safety standards in tourism industry which is related with COVID-19 during the recovery situation, how it's explained to us, like to understand. And also by the end of this today's lecture you can understand the importance of health and safety in the post-COVID tourism industry, and you can identify different key international national health safety standards or protocols, and you can identify like different stakeholders' role in this situation, and you can analyze after this lecture. Firstly, let me introduce to you the impact or affection of COVID-19 on global economy and also global tourism industry. Here, firstly, global travel restriction and shutdowns, which started 2020 or after 2019, at the end of 2019, which was like very difficult time to the not just tourism industry but also tourism stakeholders and economy, global economy, which was like according to United Nations Tourism World Organization, the number of tourism was so low because everywhere, every destination shut down because of COVID-19. And also here after COVID-19, before COVID-19, safety and security was like in second place or third place for promoting tourist destinations, but after COVID it was in first place because for travelers was very important to be in safety and also secure place or destinations. That's why it was like changes the whole situation in general. The importance of health and safety in tourism recovery, it's firstly health and safety because it was, as I said before, it was like in first place and prioritized by travelers, and it was ensuring the tourist confidence in tourist destination. And also one of the demand of tourists was like to be more healthy and to be clean or fresh place and sanitation. That's why it's very important nowadays too. And here the importance of health and security or safety in tourism industry, one of the like responsible or charge of stakeholder, it was government or state level organization. Here it's very important to collaborate to be more like to ensure safety and security or health security with collaborate between private and public services. Here we can identify different stakeholders, as I said before, like important health and safety guidelines. Organizations can organize different guidelines which is related to today's lecture. It's firstly it's World Health Organizations, and after this it's United Nations World Tourism Organization, and other international organization which is related with World Travel Tourism certification. All of them can created like different level like national, local, and international level certification and standardization, which is guidelines, which is related safety and health guidelines. National health and safety protocols in tourism. I can share with you some cases. And first one, particles clean and safe certification. This case was very successful because after this clean and safety label or certification, they get more tourists than before after COVID-19. And second cases I would like to share with you, Singapore's sustainable growth or safety growth clean quality mark, which is one of the types of label, but it will be simple one. But this one also was like more safety and more trustful among Asian travels or tourists. Kazakhstani cases I would like to share because Kazakhstani tourism depends on organized international protocols, and also they organize national protocols for hotels, restaurants, transport system or transport providers, which is a very was successful too during the recovering time. Certification program and health safety labels I would like to share with you or introduce to you. World Travel Tourism Certification Safe Travel Stamps, which is mostly focus on health protocols than other things. Clean and safety particle cases, and they are also focus on health standards. And finally, Singapore's clean, sustainable growth or sustainable, globally sustainable way to this case, which is related with Singapore. Integration of sanitation or hygiene protocols in hospitality and transport system. You know that one of the best examples or examples of where it's important, it's firstly hotels or hospitality industry and also transport system, because all of them related with additional or main services of tourism industry. They here during the COVID and after COVID, the number of sanitation and other hygiene events was increased, improved, because here it can be different physical the physical activity, or you can communicate with. That's why it's very important to organize by protocols. That's why it's very crucial. And digital solution, which is one of the way to get more to increase the number of tourists after COVID and during the COVID, because the digitalization or technology advancement was very crucial, because here we cannot communicate with face to face. It was implemented that time check-in online or with machine, and also different mobile applications which can help to organize such simple services by application and digital advertisement. Communication strategy to promote health and safety. Here it's transparent communication. It means that about implementing health protocols. Secondly, staff training and guest education. It means that firstly, to organize properly, we should organize training for staffs. How should we do after COVID? How should we organize tourism properly? Depends on or due to the health and safety security. And also here it's final stage is marketing, because to be more competitive you can educate our staffs, and also we can educate our guests to be more healthy, to be more secure. Consumers' behavior and trust in health security certification very important, because here consumers' behavior, the tourist behavior, to like identify, to investigate their relations with consumers' behavior and trust can be like very crucial to be to demand, because the number of growing tourists number. Of course, without challenges, it's not possible to maintain health safety standards. It's firstly cost effectiveness, or it will be like very difficult to get certification in this way, or for small medium enterprises in tourism industry, and staff shortage and training issues or problems, which is also another like cost effectiveness can be maybe, and also monitoring complaints and avoiding COVID washing. It means that after COVID, it was difficult to also organize properly to do like monitoring or managing such situations. In conclusion, in this lecture, we discussed safety and security, which is related with certification standardization of tourism industry, which is cases with COVID-19, which was like very negatively affected to the, not just tourism, but also global economy. That's why we can analyze after this like properly today's lecture. And I shared with you the different international and national organization which is responsible for health and safety standards and protocols. And also in addition, I shared with you challenges and solutions for this. Today's lecture reference I shared with you, and for additional reading list I can share with you again. To understand properly today's lecture, you can read additional reading. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a nice day. Bye bye.